Chapter 1, Childhood. The first chapter of Steve Jobs by Walter Isaacson takes readers on a journey into the early life and upbringing of Steve Jobs, the iconic co-founder of Apple Incorporated. The chapter provides valuable insights into his early experiences and influences, which would later shape his innovative and groundbreaking approach to technology and business. Family background and adoption. The chapter begins by shedding light on Jobs' biological parents and his eventual adoption by Paul and Clara Jobs. The author highlights the impact of this early experience on Jobs' sense of identity and his relentless pursuit of excellence. Early years. Isaacson delves into Jobs' childhood interests, including his fascination with electronics and technology. He tinkered with electronics and demonstrated his technical aptitude from a young age, foreshadowing his future endeavors. Innovative and creative play. The narrative showcases Jobs' proclivity for creative play. His curiosity and inventive spirit were nurtured by his father, Paul Jobs, who was skilled at working with his hands. This environment fostered Jobs' interest in crafting and building things. The influence of electronics. The chapter underscores the significance of Jobs' encounter with electronics kits, which were popular during his childhood. This exposure ignited his passion for experimentation and invention. Jobs' association with Hewlett-Packard's engineers further fueled his desire to explore the world of technology. Education and relationships. Isaacson discusses Jobs' high school experiences and his friendship with Steve Wozniak, a fellow electronics enthusiast. This partnership laid the foundation for their future collaborations in technology. The author also touches on Jobs' college years, where he took unconventional classes and dabbled in Eastern mysticism. The calligraphy class. One pivotal event in Jobs' life was his attendance at a calligraphy class at Reed College. Although seemingly unrelated to technology, this class sparked his interest in design and aesthetics. The chapter emphasizes Jobs' ability to integrate seemingly disparate influences into his later work. Reed College and travel. The chapter delves into Jobs' time at Reed College and his subsequent journey to India in search of spiritual enlightenment. These experiences shaped his perspective on life and business, infusing him with a unique blend of spiritualism and ambition. Significance of the chapter. The first chapter of Steve Jobs lays the foundation for understanding Jobs' early influences, passions, and mindset. It paints a picture of a young, curious, and unconventional individual who would go on to revolutionize the technology industry with his innovative products and visionary leadership. As the first chapter sets the stage for the rest of the biography, readers gain insight into the factors that would shape Jobs' character, beliefs. This exploration of his formative years helps to illuminate the qualities that contributed to his success and impact on the world. Chapter 2, Odd Couple, The Two Steves. The second chapter of Steve Jobs by Walter Isaacson introduces readers to the dynamic partnership between Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak, the co-founders of Apple Incorporated. This chapter explores their shared interests, creative collaboration, and the pivotal role Wozniak played in developing the first personal computer. Meeting of minds. The chapter begins by recounting the encounter between Jobs and Wozniak, who were introduced by a mutual friend, Bill Fernandez. The author highlights the contrast between their personalities. Jobs was charismatic and focused on design and aesthetics, while Wozniak was the engineering genius responsible for building complex circuits. Blue boxes and pranks. Isaacson delves into their early friendship and the Blue Box project, in which Jobs and Wozniak built devices that allowed them to make free long-distance phone calls. This project not only showcased their technical prowess but also hinted at their audacity and willingness to challenge the status quo. Apple I and the birth of Apple. The chapter explores Wozniak's creation of the Apple I computer, a revolutionary device that could be connected to a television and allowed users to run software. Jobs recognized the potential of Wozniak's creation and suggested they form a company to sell it. This marked the birth of Apple Computer Incorporated. Complementary roles. Isaacson emphasizes the complementary roles of Jobs and Wozniak. While Jobs was the visionary and the face of the company, Wozniak was the engineering genius responsible for the technical breakthroughs. Their partnership was marked by mutual respect and a shared passion for pushing boundaries. Initial challenges. The chapter discusses the challenges they faced in funding the production of the Apple I. Jobs, with his persuasive skills, convinced Paul Terrell, owner of the Byte Shop, to order 50 computers. This order provided the necessary funds to launch their venture. Design philosophy. The chapter touches on Jobs' design philosophy and his insistence on creating products that were both functional and aesthetically pleasing. This philosophy would become a hallmark of Apple's products in the years to come. The Apple II. Isaacson delves into the development of the Apple II, a more advanced and user-friendly computer. The chapter showcases Jobs' marketing skills as he worked tirelessly to promote the product and secure additional funding. Impact and legacy. The chapter highlights the profound impact of the Apple II on the personal computer industry. It was a commercial success and laid the foundation for Apple's future innovations. Significance of the chapter. The second chapter of Steve Jobs provides a glimpse into the symbiotic relationship between Jobs and Steve Wozniak, two individuals with contrasting but complementary skills. Their partnership was marked by a shared passion for technology, innovation, and the belief that their creations could change the world. The chapter also emphasizes the early challenges and triumphs of Apple, as well as Jobs' ability to leverage his persuasive skills and vision to drive the company forward. The story of the Apple I and Apple II computers serves as a testament to their creative genius and the impact they would have on the technology industry. Chapter 3, The Dropout and the Buck Rogers of the Counterculture. The third chapter of Steve Jobs by Walter Isaacson delves into Steve Jobs' college years and his deepening involvement with the counterculture movement, exploring how these experiences shaped his worldview and approach to life and business. College experiences. This chapter reveals Jobs' time at Reed College, where he struggled with formal education and questioned the value of traditional academics. He dropped out after just 6 months but continued auditing classes that interested him, highlighting his curiosity and appetite for knowledge beyond the constraints of structured education. Spiritual exploration. Jobs embarked on a spiritual journey, experimenting with psychedelic drugs, Zen Buddhism, and meditation. This phase of his life exposed him to new ways of thinking and influenced his approach to creativity, innovation, and personal fulfillment. Reed College influence. The chapter highlights Jobs' fascination with calligraphy during his time at Reed College, a seemingly unrelated interest that would later inspire the elegant typography and design of Apple products. Counterculture movement. Isaacson delves into Jobs' immersion in the counterculture movement of the 1960s, where he was exposed to alternative lifestyles, communal living, and revolutionary ideas. These experiences influenced his philosophy on individualism, thinking outside the box, and challenging conventional norms. India trip. The chapter explores Jobs' journey to India in search of spiritual enlightenment. The trip was transformative, leading him to question materialism, consumerism, and his own purpose in life. Founding of Apple. The chapter touches on Jobs' reunion with Wozniak and their shared passion for electronics. Jobs saw the potential to democratize computing and create products that could empower individuals. This vision laid the foundation for the founding of Apple Computer Incorporated. The Apple I and friendship. Isaacson recounts the significance of the Apple I, Apple's first product. Jobs' friendship with Daniel Kotke, a fellow Reed College dropout, and his influence on the company's early development are explored. Impact on Apple's culture. The chapter underscores how Jobs' experiences during this period shaped Apple's unique culture. His emphasis on creativity, innovation, and counterculture ideals would become integral to the company's DNA. Connecting the dots. The chapter concludes with Jobs' reflection on how seemingly unrelated experiences from his past came together in unexpected ways. He realized that his diverse interests and life choices had a profound impact on his later success. Significance of the chapter. The third chapter of Steve Jobs unveils the formative years of Jobs' life, illustrating how his non-traditional path, spiritual exploration, and exposure to counterculture ideas influenced his personal philosophy and approach to business. Jobs' experiences during this period contributed to his passion, individuality, and creating products that could change the world. The chapter offers insights into the convergence of Jobs' diverse interests and experiences, shaping his unique vision and paving the way for his future endeavors at Apple. Chapter 4, At Home with Steve Jobs. The fourth chapter of Steve Jobs by Walter Isaacson delves into Jobs' early professional experiences, his role in shaping the personal computer industry, and the inception of the Apple II, a pivotal product that solidified Apple's position in the market and established its reputation for innovation. The Homebrew Computer Club. The chapter opens with Jobs' discovery of the Homebrew Computer Club, a gathering of computer enthusiasts where he met like-minded individuals, including Steve Wozniak. The club played a crucial role in igniting Jobs' passion for computing and connecting him with people who shared his interests. The birth of the Apple II. Isaacson highlights Jobs' partnership with Wozniak in creating the Apple II, a breakthrough personal computer that featured a user-friendly design and graphical interface. Jobs recognized the potential to bring computing to the masses and insisted on making the Apple II aesthetically pleasing, showcasing his commitment to design excellence. Entrepreneurial drive. The chapter explores Jobs' entrepreneurial spirit and his determination to turn Apple into a successful company. His charisma, visionary thinking, and persuasive communication skills played a pivotal role in securing funding and rallying a team of talented individuals. Influence of the counterculture. Isaacson underscores how Jobs' counterculture experiences influenced his approach to business. He rejected the traditional corporate culture and aimed to create a company that embodied the values of the counterculture movement, emphasizing creativity, individualism, and collaboration. Launch of the Apple II. The chapter chronicles the anticipation and excitement surrounding the launch of the Apple II at the West Coast Computer Fair in 1977. The product's innovative features, including color graphics and a plastic casing, captured the attention of the industry and consumers alike. The creation of the Apple culture. Isaacson delves into Jobs' role in shaping Apple's distinctive corporate culture. He fostered an environment of intense creativity, challenging employees to push their limits and think outside the box. This culture, characterized by a focus on design, innovation, and user experience, would become a hallmark of Apple's identity. Impact on the industry. The chapter examines how the success of the Apple II influenced the personal computer industry. Apple's emphasis on user-friendly design set a new standard for consumer technology, while its commercial success spurred competition and innovation across the sector. Strains and successes. Isaacson also addresses the challenges and tensions within Apple. Jobs' demanding management style and quest for perfection sometimes created friction within the company, but his dedication to innovation and excellence also drove significant achievements. Legacy of the Apple II. The chapter concludes with the lasting impact of the Apple II on technology and society. The success of the Apple II solidified Apple's position in the industry and set the stage for future breakthroughs, laying the foundation for the company's enduring influence. Significance of the chapter. The fourth chapter of Steve Jobs offers a deep dive into Jobs' pivotal role in the creation and launch of the Apple II, the product that propelled Apple to success and revolutionized the personal computer industry. It explores Jobs' entrepreneurial spirit, commitment to design, and visionary thinking, highlighting his ability to marry technological innovation with consumer-friendly aesthetics. The chapter also sheds light on how Jobs' counterculture values shaped Apple's unique culture and set it apart from other companies in the tech sector. Overall, this chapter showcases how Jobs' passion, creativity, and determination came together to shape Apple's identity and pave the way for its future accomplishments. Chapter 5, Apple Goes Public. In the fifth chapter of Steve Jobs by Walter Isaacson, the focus shifts to Apple's transition from a small startup to a publicly traded company, the challenges it faced along the way, and the impact of Jobs' leadership style on the organization's growth and culture. Going public. The chapter opens with Apple's decision to go public and offer its shares to the public through an initial public offering, IPO. This move marked a significant turning point for the company, providing the necessary capital for expansion and setting the stage for its rapid growth. The challenge of scaling. Isaacson delves into the challenges Apple encountered as it grew rapidly. The demands of scaling the company strained its resources, leading to tensions between different divisions and departments. Despite the growing pains, Jobs' vision and charisma inspired employees to rally around his mission to change the world through technology. Jobs' management style. The chapter examines Jobs' management style, characterized by his intense focus on detail and his ability to inspire and demand excellence from his team. His passionate and sometimes confrontational approach motivated employees to achieve their best work, but it also led to clashes and high turnover within the company. The Lisa Project. Isaacson discusses Jobs' involvement in the Lisa Project, an ambitious effort to create a high-end personal computer with advanced graphical features. The project, named after Jobs' daughter, faced numerous technical challenges and exceeded its budget, leading to conflicts with Apple's board of directors. Birth of the Macintosh. The chapter chronicles the birth of the Macintosh, a groundbreaking personal computer that combined user-friendly design with innovative features. Jobs' involvement in the Macintosh project brought him into conflict with the Lisa team, but his passion and vision for the Macintosh ultimately won out. 1984 Super Bowl ad. Isaacson highlights the iconic 1984 Super Bowl ad that introduced the Macintosh to the world. The ad, directed by Ridley Scott, showcased Apple's innovative spirit and rebellious ethos, positioning the Macintosh as a symbol of empowerment against the establishment. Tensions and ouster. The chapter delves into the mounting tensions between Jobs and Apple's board of directors. His demanding and erratic behavior led to clashes, and the board eventually decided to remove him from the Macintosh division. This marked a significant setback for Jobs, who felt alienated from the company he co-founded. Legacy of the Macintosh. Isaacson concludes the chapter by examining the legacy of the Macintosh. Despite the challenges, the Macintosh became a game-changing product that revolutionized the computing industry and set the stage for Apple's future successes. Significance of the chapter. The fifth chapter of Steve Jobs provides a detailed account of Apple's transformation from a small startup to a publicly traded company. It explores the challenges of scaling a rapidly growing organization and the tensions that arose in divisions. The chapter also offers insights into Jobs' complex management style, highlighting his ability to inspire and demand excellence from his team. The birth of the Macintosh and the iconic 1984 Super Bowl ad demonstrate Jobs' commitment to innovation and his desire to challenge the status quo. The chapter also examines the conflicts and ouster that led to a period of exile for Jobs within his own company. Overall, this chapter paints a vivid picture of the highs and lows of Apple's journey and sets the stage for the next phases of Jobs' career and Apple's evolution. Certainly. In the sixth chapter of Steve Jobs by Walter Isaacson, titled Next, The Education of a Technologist, the focus shifts to Jobs' journey after leaving Apple and his pursuit of new ventures, particularly the founding of Next Computer. Summary. The chapter begins with Jobs' departure from Apple, which left him feeling dejected and disheartened. However, he quickly rebounded and started thinking about his next move. Jobs wanted to continue his work in the technology industry and began considering several options. He considered creating a supercomputer, an advanced workstation, and even a personal digital assistant, PDA. Eventually, Jobs decided to focus on creating a powerful and innovative workstation that could revolutionize the field of education. He believed that education was a market ripe for disruption and that technology could play a crucial role in transforming the way students learn and educators teach. Jobs founded a new company called Next Computer, which aimed to develop a high-end computer with cutting-edge hardware and software. He assembled a team of talented engineers and designers, including many who had previously worked with him at Apple. The chapter highlights Jobs' obsession with design and his desire to create products that were not only functional but also aesthetically pleasing. The Next Computer project faced numerous challenges, including technical issues, tight deadlines, and financial constraints. Despite these challenges, Jobs' charismatic leadership and unwavering vision helped motivate the team to work tirelessly to achieve their goals. One of the significant contributions of Next was its development of the Next Step operating system, which was renowned for its advanced features and capabilities. Jobs believed that Next Step could be a game changer in the education sector, allowing for interactive and immersive learning experiences. Throughout the chapter, Isaacson delves into Jobs' complex personality and leadership style. He was known for his intensity, attention to detail, and insistence on perfection. While these qualities inspired his team to push their limits, they could also lead to conflicts and tensions. Despite the innovative technology and ambitious vision, Next faced challenges in marketing and sales. The high price point of the Next computer made it less accessible to educational institutions, and the company struggled to gain a foothold in the market. The chapter also explores Jobs' personal life during this period. He struggled with his health and experienced moments of introspection and self-discovery. He began to value his relationships more and mellowed to some extent, although his intensity and drive remained unchanged. In conclusion, Jobs delves into the tumultuous yet productive phase of Jobs' career after leaving Apple. The founding of Next Computer showcased his innovative spirit, dedication to excellence, and his unwavering commitment to pushing the boundaries of technology. Key takeaways: Jobs founded Next Computer with the aim of revolutionizing education through technology. The Next Computer project was marked by technical challenges and Jobs' obsession with design. Next Step operating system was a significant achievement, offering advanced features. Jobs' leadership style was intense and demanding, motivating his team but also leading to conflicts. Despite innovative technology, Next faced marketing and sales challenges. Jobs' personal life also evolved during this period, as he grappled with health issues and personal introspection. In the 7th chapter of Steve Jobs by Walter Isaacson, titled Toy Box, the narrative delves into Jobs' return to Apple and the monumental products that marked his second act at the company. Summary: The chapter opens with Steve Jobs' re-entry into Apple, which came about through the company's acquisition of Next Computer. Next's advanced operating system, Next Step, was seen as a valuable asset for Apple's future. The acquisition brought Jobs back to Apple, albeit initially as an advisor, and it marked a turning point for both him and the company. Jobs' return to Apple was met with a mix of skepticism and anticipation. He was given a formal title of advisor but quickly maneuvered his way into a more influential position. As he began to reacquaint himself with the company's operations, he discovered that Apple was losing its innovative edge and struggling to keep up with the changing tech landscape. One of Jobs' initial initiatives was to revamp Apple's product line. He believed that the company needed to focus on a few key products and make them exceptional rather than offering a plethora of mediocre options. This mindset led to the creation of the 4-quadrant product grid, which categorized products as either consumer or professional and either desktop or portable. The chapter then delves into the development of the iMac, one of Apple's most iconic products. Jobs' obsession with design and his desire to create a computer that was not only functional but also visually appealing drove the iMac's development. The iMac's bold design, with its translucent casing and vibrant colors, caught the attention of consumers and set it apart from other computers on the market. Isaacson also highlights Jobs' marketing genius, as he successfully positioned the iMac as a lifestyle product rather than just a machine. The chapter provides insight into the marketing campaign that accompanied the iMac's launch, which included memorable advertisements and a focus on user-friendly features. As the chapter progresses, Jobs' attention shifts to another groundbreaking project, the development of the iPod. Jobs recognized the need for a device that could hold 1,000 songs and fit in your pocket. He approached the creation of the iPod with the same focus on design, simplicity, and integration that had become his hallmark. The chapter discusses the challenges the team faced in designing the hardware, software, and user interface of the iPod. The chapter also explores Jobs' interactions with key individuals during this period. His collaboration with Jonathan Ive, Apple's design guru, was pivotal in shaping the aesthetics and functionality of products like the iMac and the iPod. Additionally, his interactions with Tony Fadell, who played a crucial role in the development of the iPod, exemplified Jobs' ability to inspire and challenge his team to reach new heights. The chapter concludes with the launch of the iPod in 2001. The device not only revolutionized the music industry but also paved the way for Apple's future innovations. Jobs' passion for innovation, design, and creating products that were not just technologically advanced but also emotionally resonant, continued to drive the company's success. Key takeaways: Jobs' return to Apple through the Next acquisition marked a pivotal moment in his career and the company's trajectory. The chapter explores Jobs' efforts to streamline Apple's product line and focus on exceptional products. The development of the iMac showcased Jobs' obsession with design and his marketing genius. The iPod's development highlighted Jobs' focus on simplicity, integration, and groundbreaking innovation. Collaborations with individuals like Jonathan Ive and Tony Fadell played a crucial role in Apple's success. The chapter culminates in the launch of the iPod, which not only transformed the music industry but also set the stage for Apple's future successes. In the 8th chapter of Steve Jobs by Walter Isaacson, titled The Digital Hub, the narrative explores Steve Jobs' vision for creating a digital ecosystem centered around the Macintosh computer and its integration with other devices. Summary. The chapter begins by highlighting Steve Jobs' fascination with the convergence of technology and media. He envisioned the Macintosh as the central hub of a digital lifestyle, a device that could seamlessly connect to and manage various forms of media, including music, photos, videos, and more. This vision led to the development of a series of innovative products that transformed how people interacted with technology and media. At the heart of Jobs' vision was the idea of integration. He aimed to create a seamless ecosystem where different devices could communicate and share information effortlessly. The development of iTunes, Apple's digital media software, played a central role in realizing this vision. iTunes allowed users to organize and play their music collection on their computers, and later, it would become the platform for purchasing and downloading music through the iTunes Store. The chapter also delves into the creation of the iPod's successor, the iPhone. Jobs' desire to create a device that combined a phone, an iPod, and an internet communication device led to the birth of the iPhone. The chapter chronicles the challenges the team faced in designing the iPhone's hardware, software, and user interface. Jobs' meticulous attention to detail and his insistence on creating a device that was both functional and beautiful drove the development process. One of the key themes in this chapter is the concept of simplicity. Jobs believed that technology should be intuitive and easy to use, and he applied this principle to the design of the iPhone's user interface. The chapter discusses the iPhone's multi-touch interface, which revolutionized the way users interacted with their devices. This innovation, coupled with the App Store, transformed the iPhone into a platform for a wide range of applications and services. Isaacson also explores Jobs' leadership style during this period. He had a reputation for being demanding and uncompromising, but he also inspired and motivated his team to achieve greatness. The chapter provides insights into his interactions with various team members, including those who worked on the iPhone project. Despite the challenges and intense pressure, Jobs' leadership and vision propelled Apple to new heights. As the chapter progresses, Jobs' attention shifts to other projects, including the development of the iPad. He saw the iPad as a device that could bridge the gap between a smartphone and a laptop, offering a versatile platform for consuming content and perform. The iPad's launch was met with both excitement and skepticism, but it quickly became a significant product in Apple's lineup. The chapter concludes with Jobs reflecting on his journey and the impact of his creations. He recognized the role that design, innovation, and integration played in his success. His ability to envision and shape the future of technology had transformed Apple into one of the world's most valuable companies. Key takeaways. Jobs' vision centered around creating a digital hub where different devices seamlessly connected and shared information. The development of iTunes and the iTunes Store revolutionized how people consumed and purchased music. The iPhone was a groundbreaking creation that combined a phone, an iPod, and an internet communication device. Simplicity was a core principle in Jobs' design philosophy, evident in the iPhone's intuitive user interface. The App Store transformed the iPhone into a platform for a wide range of applications and services. Jobs' leadership style, while demanding, inspired and motivated his team to achieve greatness. The iPad bridged the gap between smartphones and laptops, offering a versatile platform for consuming content and performing tasks. Jobs' reflections on his journey underscored the impact of his creations and his role in shaping the future of technology. In the 9th chapter of Steve Jobs by Walter Isaacson, titled Round 1, the narrative delves into the complex and often tumultuous relationship between Steve Jobs and his daughter Lisa, as well as his evolving role at Apple and the challenges the company faced. Summary. The chapter opens with a focus on Steve Jobs' relationship with his daughter, Lisa Brennan Jobs. Jobs had initially denied paternity, but he eventually acknowledged Lisa as his daughter and played a role in her life, although their relationship was far from smooth. Isaacson explores the moments of connection and tension between father and daughter, shedding light on Jobs' parenting struggles and his eventual efforts to mend their relationship. The narrative then shifts to Jobs' position at Apple, where he found himself facing challenges in the mid-1980s. The company was struggling with the development of new products, and internal conflicts were hindering progress. The chapter highlights Jobs' clashes with John Sculley, Apple's CEO, who had been brought in to provide business expertise but clashed with Jobs' visionary approach. During this period, Jobs was overseeing the development of the Macintosh computer and the Apple II. However, internal disagreements, power struggles, and a lack of strategic direction hindered progress. As tensions escalated, Jobs' position within Apple became increasingly tenuous. Ultimately, the board of directors decided to remove Jobs from his role as head of the Macintosh division. Feeling disillusioned with Apple's direction and his own diminishing influence, Jobs considered leaving the company he had co-founded. However, he soon realized that he still had a passion for creating innovative products and a vision for the future of technology. Jobs recognized that he needed to find a way to make his mark once again. Isaacson also delves into Jobs' personal life during this period, including his rocky relationship with his longtime girlfriend Chrisanne Brennan. Despite their challenges, their bond endured, and they remained connected through the ups and downs of Jobs' career. As the chapter progresses, Jobs decides to leave Apple and starts a new venture called Next, where he could continue his pursuit of groundbreaking technology. He assembled a team of talented engineers and designers who shared his passion for innovation. The chapter discusses the challenges Next faced, including the high cost of its hardware and the competitive landscape of the tech industry. The chapter concludes by foreshadowing the eventual reunion of Steve Jobs and Apple. While Next faced obstacles, its technological advancements caught the attention of Apple, which was struggling to innovate without Jobs. This set the stage for a future collaboration that would reshape the tech landscape. Key takeaways. The chapter delves into the complex relationship between Steve Jobs and his daughter Lisa, highlighting connection and tension. Jobs' role at Apple became challenging due to internal conflicts, struggles with product development, and clashes with CEO John Sculley. The board of directors decided to remove Jobs from his role at Apple's Macintosh division. Feeling disillusioned, Jobs considered leaving Apple but realized he still had a passion for creating innovative products. Jobs started a new venture called Next, assembling a team of talented individuals who shared his passion for technology. The chapter also touches on Jobs' personal life, including his relationship with Chrisanne Brennan. Next faced challenges, including the high cost of its hardware and competition in the tech industry. The chapter ends with the anticipation of a future collaboration between Steve Jobs and Apple, hinting at a turning point in their relationship and the tech industry as a whole. In the 10th chapter of Steve Jobs by Walter Isaacson, titled The Second Coming, the narrative follows Steve Jobs as he returns to Apple after more than a decade away, setting the stage for a remarkable turnaround in the company's fortunes and the introduction of iconic products that would reshape the tech industry. Summary. The chapter begins with Steve Jobs' return to Apple in the late 1990s. The company he had co-founded had fallen into a state of decline, with a lack of innovative products, financial struggles, and internal conflicts. Jobs' re-entry into the company was marked by his intense passion for Apple's potential and his unwavering commitment to transforming it. Upon his return, Jobs wasted no time in implementing changes. He streamlined the company's product lineup, cutting unnecessary projects and focusing on a few key products that he believed had the potential to revolutionize the industry. One of his first moves was to initiate a collaboration with Jonathan Ive, a talented designer who would become instrumental in shaping Apple's iconic product designs. Jobs also recognized the need to update Apple's operating system and user interface. He sought to bring a fresh, intuitive, and user-friendly experience to consumers. This led to the development of Mac OS X, an operating system that would become a cornerstone of Apple's success. One of the most significant moments in the chapter is the introduction of the iMac in 1998. The iMac's sleek design, vibrant colors, and innovative features captured the public's attention and marked the beginning of Apple's resurgence. The iMac's success was a turning point for the company, signaling that Apple was once again a force to be reckoned with in the tech industry. The narrative also explores the challenges Jobs faced in re-establishing his leadership within Apple. His strong and often abrasive management style drew criticism, but his uncompromising dedication to excellence and innovation was evident in every aspect of the company's operations. He made difficult decisions, including laying off employees and reorganizing the company's structure, all in pursuit of his vision for Apple's future. The chapter discusses the development of iTunes and the iPod, a combination that revolutionized the music industry. Jobs recognized the need for a seamless way to digitize and manage music collections, leading to the creation of a user-friendly software and hardware solution. The iPod's iconic design and intuitive interface made it a cultural phenomenon, enabling Apple to dominate the music player market. The narrative also explores the creation of Apple's retail stores. Despite skepticism from industry experts, Jobs believed that physical stores were essential for showcasing Apple's products and providing customers with a unique experience. The first Apple Store opened in 2001 and quickly became a success, allowing customers to interact with Apple products in a hands-on environment. The chapter concludes with Apple's continued success under Jobs' leadership, setting the stage for the company's groundbreaking products, including the iPhone, which would redefine the smartphone industry and solidify Apple's position as a global tech giant. Key takeaways: Steve Jobs returned to Apple in the late 1990s to revitalize the struggling company. Jobs streamlined Apple's product lineup and collaborated with designer Jonathan Ive. The iMac's introduction marked the beginning of Apple's resurgence, capturing public attention with its design and features. Jobs' leadership style and commitment to innovation defined his approach to reinvigorating Apple. The development of Mac OS X brought a user-friendly and intuitive operating system to Apple's products. The chapter explores the creation of iTunes and the iPod, which revolutionized the music industry. Apple's retail stores were established to provide customers with hands-on experiences and showcase Apple's products. The chapter sets the stage for Apple's future successes, including the introduction of the groundbreaking iPhone. Jobs' unwavering dedication to excellence and innovation played a pivotal role in Apple's remarkable turnaround.